Hey guys, so I have to, well, hello me too, because I'm just trying to do some, like, see how this sound, how loud it is, and adjustments like that. That right there is Fluffy. Bubuas is chilling on this chair that's right here. What's up, girl? I tried to change the batteries, and I was gonna get the 9 volt, and then I was like, oh well, actually I think I have one at home, and then instead of just buying it, I didn't, and turns out I don't have the 9 volt one, and the 9 volt battery is the one that needs to be changed. So I apologize about that. That distraction there. So I'm gonna do a um, reading. Pick up pick a card. I mean, not pick a card. Pick a stone. Pick a crystal. Reading. I like some Palo Santo to clear the energies and the crystals. In some of my older videos, I know that I have like a better setup, but that's because I was using like my DSLR camera, with a tripod, and right now, it only lets me record like 20 minutes. I don't know like how to work with the settings there, but I would rather be able to just take my time and record rather than uh, feel rushed because my time is running out. Alright, so I'm gonna just let it smolder a bit. Oh, you see like the blue right there too? It's cool. Ashe, ashe. I feel like it always feels so good and so refreshing when I light some Palo Santo and just smell it. It feels just so refreshing, you know. So I'm gonna clear the energies of all the cards, and I'm just going back here because that's like where all my cards are. So I just want to cleanse that area too, and I have some over here that I particularly pulled, and I also came out with this little uh, quick info booklet, and it has like this numerology thing because I want to be able to be more accurate with the numerology because I'm aware with it, but aware of it, but I'm not where my own expectation levels are for me. So yeah, so I'm gonna cleanse the smoky quartz, which is going to be pile one. This is a piece of smoky quartz. Some of that is the ash from the Palo Santo. Some of the little things you may see, some people would consider those orbs sometimes, like spirit orbs. Ooh, I'm just kidding. Like Halloween is coming up, spookiness. That was just a joke. So now I'm cleansing the blue tiger eye, which is for pile two. And then for pile three, it's the rutilated quartz, which I'm also going to cleanse all the energies so that I may read the energies that they're trying to bring forth for, like, the people who watch this video in the collective, for what they need to hear and all of love and light and their highest comfort of things. Okay, so let me look at these cards a moment. Okay, so I had paused the video a moment just to cleanse the cards. I took some Florida water and cleansed, my hands, rubbed them together, and some of the cards also have some incense burning. So, as I was saying, pile one is going to be smoking quartz, and I'm going to shuffle on camera. I already shuffled them before restarting the video, but I like was like let's shuffle again. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna take those two. Two jumped out. The 11, the Council, and Pachamama 40. So Pachamama is also known as Mother Earth Gaia. This is the card upright. I was in reverse. That means that in reverse in this deck, that's a medicine card. So I have the books out for that, so I'll read the medicine that card, the essence and the medicine that card has to offer. Then we have the Council. Number 11. This is what it is, an upright. And it's a medicinal card. Yeah, let me read that first. So 11. All right, the essence of the Council. Excuse me. So, the Council are the luminous beings who hold the collective wisdom of humanity. They are the ones before whom you will do your life review up when you cross into this world of spirit. A life review is when we place our good and our bad deeds on a divine scale and attempt to explain why we did not love or forgive or dare as greatly as we might have. Know that their wisdom is available to you at all times when you live in a state of yes, in an unconditional relationship with life. They remind you of your place around a sacred fire, which has been reserved for you since the beginning of time. You will claim it when you own your inner wisdom. So, and then in reverse, the medicine. You are never alone. Turn to the Council to find the guidance you seek and listen to the voice that arises spontaneously. Turn a deaf ear to that nagging voice from your ego that tells you that you are not up for the task before you. Create a spiritual feast for the Council. Invite them to your altar every time you meditate or pray. So already I'm getting like that maybe you should if you have an altar or if you haven't done it already, or like a sacred space somewhere where you go and you take your me time and you meditate or pray or do whatever it is that you feel held, called to do, maybe someplace where you dedicate to your ancestors, your passed on loved ones, and also what was I gonna say? Oh my goodness. I don't know. It also has to do with like the mothering nature of Earth. Pachamama. Let me read the Pachamama card. So the essence of the Pachamama card says that Pachamama represents the unconditional love that the earth has for all her children, including the stones, the plants, the animals, and humans. She is the goddess of earth, also known as Gaia, who pervades all creation in our planet. Thanks to Pachamama, our timeless soul can experience life in a biological body. The joy and pain we taste during our brief time on earth are invitations to discover the boundless love of Pachamama. So since this was in reverse, I'm going to read the medicine. So the medicine says, you still believe that you have been cast out of the Garden of Eden, that you are motherless and homeless. You suppose that you need to work very hard to survive or thrive. It is time to stop suffering, let go of that old myth, and realize you were given the garden to rejoice in and to become its steward. Your melancholy is really a longing to return to the heart of Pachamama. Listen deeply to the mother who is always there for you. Walk in beauty and honor all life. So already so from these two cards what I'm getting is that maybe you feel alone, you feel like you have no support maybe. You feel like you're in this dark night of the soul energy. I'm going to pull some cards from their angel ancestors and what is it? Oh my god. Is it just the angels and the ancestors deck? Angels and ancestors deck. I saw that one coming out beforehand in my mind. The animal guardian card. Alright. So we have here the Shaolin Master, be graceful in movement and action. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. And be graceful doing so, because if you being graceful in transforming and unveiling your gifts. Let me see all the cards. We have elders, move beyond ancestral patterns. That was, I was speaking about ancestors earlier. And it's our time to, in this shape shifting here, it's our time to transmute and change the energies of our ancestors, like, so to say, like the way that our parents were raised and the way that our grandparents were raised, and that influences how they raised their offspring, their children. And so the way that we were raised also will affect the way that we raise our children, if we choose to have them or choose to receive them, because sometimes I feel like children can be blessings from God, or Gaia, Pachamama, the creator. Yemaya is also kind of thought of as the mother goddess. For those who are, know about like the Santeria, Orisha, Yoruba derived, that it's all kind of similar, that Afro-Caribbean type thing. So, and then see Mother Earth. It was under the animal guardian. These are the first two that flipped out. The trust your intuition and feel loved and comforted. And you were getting that message here with the council and Pachamama about nurturing yourself more, or feeling like, you feel like you're alone, but you're not alone. And also feeling like you don't have that nurturing and that comfort and that support. But sometimes our melancholy or sadness, you know what I mean, or our feelings, that dark night of the soul that I was talking about, those feelings blind us to the positive feelings, however short they may be. Sometimes the negative overtakes it, and we don't see that. And it's in Mother Earth, Gaia, Pachamama, right here, is saying, feel love and comforted. Pachamama is my Mother Earth in Gaia. And then with the Shaolin Master too, transform gracefully in movement and actions, make your changes and trust your instincts. And, it will come across as graceful. Maybe you come across as a graceful person in a sense that it's like, yeah, definitely a lot of connection to the inner goddess. I'm getting a lot of inner goddess energy here, definitely. That lunar moon, feminine, divine feminine. I'm getting even Lilith. Like, look, check your astrology Lilith placement. That might be something that's affecting you at this moment. I'm just getting that there. There's definitely a lot of feeling here of needing to nurture the inner child. Let me set these cards somewhere. Like, needing to nurture the inner child, because that is definitely something that I feel is a message that's being trying to be conveyed here. Okay, I'm gonna go to the Earth Magic deck. It's also by Saving Farmer. I love this deck, Earth Magic deck. Alright, for Smoky Quartz, Palwa, Smoky Quartz. All right, so put that there. The first few came out. I'll read the three that are upright first, and then I'll read the rest. So we have tsunami wake up call. It's in reverse. There's definitely a lot of lunar energy, a lot of feelings, emotions. Um, Feeling there's maybe it's like you're not realizing there's this like tidal wave that's gonna you know a wake up call. It's kind of like a being in this being in the stillness for a moment, and then all of the sudden you're not looking behind you, and then all of the sudden you're hit with the wave. And if you've ever been in the ocean or in a wave pool or those kind of things, that's very disorienting, scary, things like that. But there's a promise here. There's a new beginning, a new moon. You see this couple here sitting by the sea or by the water, you know, at dawn, with the moon cycle being, in the new moon. Sorry. And then here we have autumnal equinox release, which I know is coming up. The first day of autumn is coming up. And again here, but this wake up call is necessary. It's like there's like a promise of a release here. It's like this wake up call will bring a release that's been blocked and is very necessary, but it's promised. Don't it may sound worse than it is, or it's like that diamond in the rough. You chip at it until it becomes more and more shiny and bright, and never dim that inner light that you have inside, because we all have inner light and solitude. I was speaking about inner self and solitude, and being like on an island, like again, feeling alone. Maybe you feel like solitude. I feel like you're definitely feeling very alone, very not wanting to reach out for the support that is possibly there for you. I feel that sometimes, because of this pent up energy or these suppressed emotions like sadness or anger, disappointment, annoyance, whatever umbrella term or adjective you want to give it, we may sometimes come across as snappy or project how we feel upon others. So we may feel a certain way about ourselves or about a situation, and we may think that automatically that is what it is. Like that's how the other person feels, or what the situation truly is. When that's a cognitive distortion, that's not necessarily true. I'm gonna see the other cards that are flipped over. We have Power Lightning and Vision Quest Desert. Definitely like an initiation. Feeling like you're like the world is going upside down. It's like all these things. It's like downloads coming in. It's all coming in through like the crown. Like maybe in your dreams. Vision Quest. A lot of times you can have dreams with Vision Quest. I remember I used to have dreams that were extremely vivid. It felt like they were like missions, almost like movies type things. So they can kind of be like that, or something. But I'm definitely getting that you have a lot of power within you. There's a lot of power in this energy that is appearing here. Breach Whale and Sanctuary Cave. I saw this one when I was shuffling, and when I cut the deck. And so the whale, breach, it's like these things are all, the water's all on the top. It's like it's all emotions right now, and or like the emotion, it has a lot to do with like the emotional body. And it's like finally going through those breakthroughs, or having those breakthroughs that we may need, that breach, that getting out of the water, that emotional body, and seeing things and the reality in the world for what they are, and kind of that going with this vision quest. Excuse me. So here was Sanctuary. I'm standing here, too. Oh wait, it's like the shadows, like um, seeing the reality for what it is, looking at the shadows and reflecting on it. And but you're not alone in that. And I feel like it's like when you think about those things, you feel super alone, or and um, Pachamama and Mother Earth here wants to let you know that you're not alone. You're loved. It may not feel that way if you have passed on loved ones or ancestors, even, maybe even uh, generationally that you may not have even met. They may be by your side helping you sometimes. Like you'll feel it. You'll kind of know. And it's like believe in that because it's true. It's not just something that you think. I'm sorry, my ear's kind of itchy. Right, so I'm gonna pull from the Angel Power deck and see. Let me organize these cards just a little bit because I'll like refer to them a lot. So I think what I'll do is I'll put all the relevant cards of the same pile, of the same deck in the pile, so that I can find which one it is I'm talking about. So my eye switching, I feel like that has something to do with like spirit or something. Like it definitely. I just saw like an orify right there. That's I'm trying to figure it out. Something definitely, man. All right, so for smoky quartz, smoky quartz. Wait, that one almost fell. Okay, one more. All right. So we have angel warriors. You may identify as an angel warrior. Someone who wants to spread kindness and love and set an example of doing things the right way, or the way that may seem, even if it may seem a little bit difficult, or how do I say that? It's like the difficulties that we have had in our lives, like I said, like the diamond in the rough, the chipping it away to make that light shine bright. It's to have been able to initiate us the rites of passage slowly but surely throughout our lives, to share that good, angelic, loving, unconditional love type of energy to the world, because it's needed and it's necessary. Sorry, I know that this is irrelevant, but it bothers me that my eyeliner, this one's thicker and this one's thinner. So, pardon if any of you also kind of get like that when you watch videos or things like that. I don't know. Sorry. So, angels oversee your life and protect you. I was saying, you're not alone. Angels, people that have passed on, spirits, they are with you. They guide you. They protect you. You have angel of action. Take action towards your destiny. So, ask for that help that you feel like you may need. Ask for that support. Don't feel too prideful. I'm getting. Don't let that pride or those like ancestral patterns, like I was saying here with the elder card, the move beyond ancestral patterns, and the angels oversee you. This move beyond the ancestral patterns. Take action towards your destiny. You're meant to be this angel warrior that breaks those patterns that just bring more negativity into the world because of lack of effective communication, or communication styles, or dynamics, or understandings, or things like that. I'm gonna pull some tarot. I'm gonna pull from the Spirit Song, and then from the Mother piece, and I have the book for that. Ooh, actually, let's do the Mother piece first because that was intense. So, Mother piece tarot, which looks like this. I love it. It's the mini one, apparently. Let me get the book handy. I'll take that one because depending on which direction, like north, south, east, west, up, down, left, right, it has a different meaning. So I definitely want to read from the book for that. Already I have the Three of Discs, or the Pentacles. I'm going to take those two and then I'm going to read them. That top one as well. Okay, so we have the Three of Discs. That shows, let me show you guys what it looks like. Right. Sorry about the glare. But it looks like this. I'm not sure how the reflection would look like for y'all, but it was to the left. Like, yeah. So that's west. My eyes twitching like crazy, man. All right, three of discs in the left. So these women are building a house together. She is distracted or held back from her work. So yeah, like distracted by your own mind, distracted by things. Let's read the rest of them. The Nine of Swords upright, distracted with the anxiety, just feeling. It's like, where's the crystal? I love to hold it and like read the cards because it helps me channel the energy much easier, um, or at least it lets me speak quicker. It's like you wanna build. You have goals, you have ambitions, you want to get them started, and you have these people there to help you, and you want to accept their help, but your mind is distracted. Your mind is thinking and worried about other things. It's entangled with so many different. It's just an entanglement. It's so complex, but it's like little by little with the patience, um, undoing knots and kind of untangling things little by little is what's gonna finally kind of set that direction and make that string or like that that anxiety kind of go away because you finally have that cord wrapped around. It's in control instead of out of control everywhere, wrapped, tangled. Then we have the star, which is, I mean, not the star. Maybe you guys are definitely going through a time of healing. Like I said, the dark night of the soul, that is a time of healing. The star is a card that speaks about healing. This is the Hanged Man, in upright, and then the other one is the Four of Discs to the right, which is interesting because it's kind of like the next step. So it's like going through these two energies here, the Hanged Man and the Nine of Swords, is gonna get you to that next step. But let's see what it says about. Um, yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I was getting the energy there. So the Four of Discs, when it's in the right form. So when she's facing the ground or facing down, um, it says that she pushes out whatever is extraneous to what she wants to do. Wait, what? She pushes out whatever is extraneous to what she wants. Exactly. She gets rid of things that no longer serves her. She gets rid of anything. I'm saying she, like a lot of times I feel like a lot of women watch this, but if you're a man, take it however. But it's also a woman in this card, so I'm going to say it as it says it in the book too. But it's like getting rid of things, making space for the blessings and the good things and the new things that are coming into your life, making the space for those things, definitely. And that's exactly it. So it's like this, getting rid of these entanglements here, all these tangles of the Nine of Swords. You see that, like it's it's like that. It's like the hose that is all tangled and messed up, and you have to sit there and it's super long, and you gotta untangle it and get it straightened up and then organized and in a way so that it's clear. You know what I mean? Um, and that's like getting rid of everything that doesn't. That's like getting rid of all the anxieties and the things that block you from doing what it is that you want. So let me read the Nine of Swords and the Hangman. So the Nine of Swords upright. It says she experiences fear either through nightmares or negative thoughts. I talked about dreaming earlier. I remember I did. She experiences fear either through nightmares or negative thoughts. Demons or shadows are active in her psyche or mind. I was also talking about shadows in that other card, in that Earth Magic card, which is under there right now. The Cave card, the Sanctuary card, and this is talking about home. So this is definitely relating to the house, fourth house. Home matters. Where was I? Okay. This is a chance for her to know what scares her. Exactly. This is like we have to face what we fear in order to know it. We can't combat something that we don't know. We can't go against something that we
aren't familiar with or have no idea what it may be. Um, and then with the Hanged Man, the Hanged Man, the Hanged One. I apologize. I'm saying man, but it's the Hanged One here. In traditional tarot, it's Hanged Man. In her sacred cypress grove, Artemis. A lot of my readings, I've had a lot of Artemis symbology in the last reading I posted the other day. Um, I'll put up a little card, a little one of those little eye things in the corner, um, with a link to it if you feel called to watch that. But the hanged one suspends her activity or surrenders to what is. She may feel an ecstatic release or as if she is eternally waiting. She has a chance to integrate the small scope of her personality with her heart or spirit and experience a sense of inner purpose or unconditional love. I was talking, we were here as angel warriors. We're here to spread and teach about how that unconditional love can look like, because it can look like a lot of different ways. And like I said, these ancestral patterns, and like the cards are saying, these old ancestral patterns that we have to break, um, because they no longer serve like humanity and the collective in our generations to come. um, because we need more love in this world and more light in this world, because it's it's very heavy and dark, and sharing is caring, passing on that positive energy and that kindness. It's like, even if someone else doesn't do it, doesn't mean that you have to do it too. It's like, you can take the higher road. You know what I'm saying? um, okay, so it was okay. Yeah, so that was that. I'm gonna pull a Norman card, and then I'm gonna wrap it and move. Actually, no. Let me grab a card from the Spirit Song Tarot. But this is definitely about the home. This is definitely about having anxieties, maybe relating to the home, relating to how you grew up or how it is currently. Um, Mother Earth wants you to know that you are not alone, that you may feel alone and kind of desolate, but um, it's because you're feeling that dark night of the soul energy, and it's kind of binding you to the love that is available to you, the support. So decisions and direction to a feathers in reverse. Yeah, I feel, you feel kind of like you're not sure what to do. Like alone, not asking others. Um, it's like looking downwards, yeah, because the lizard is down. It's like looking down negativity. It's like, gotta get out of this negative, this nine of swords here. And one more. Take that, those two, I guess. So we have the Queen of Cups, shells, peace and compassion. Those looks like a seal, and more water energies. A lot of emotions here, like I'm saying. The King of Pentacles in reverse is courage and commitment. Um, this looks like, and the Knight of Feathers, the action and focus, another action card. Like being scared. Maybe it's like not being scared, or like there's like this hesitance or this ambivalence to commit to the inner child nurturing, that self work that needs to happen, and those in order to be able to fulfill your goals, because those things really truly can hold you back a lot, and you are capable of doing so much. And um, be fierce about it. Let that inner fierceness back out. um, don't shy away from who you are anymore, I'm hearing. I'm gonna pull the Lenormand card. You've been told, I guess, all the time that you shouldn't, don't shine your light, but it's like, your purpose is to shine your light, is to be a lighthouse, a beacon of light. So you can't go against your true nature. and we have the Lovers card, or it's like, for me it's the Lovers equivalent. And I knew that there was some sort of relationship here in this pile because I was picking up that energy from the beginning. Um, we also have a line here again. This person could be a fire sign or has like Leo in their chart somewhere. We have the bull, or the scythe. Actually, it's 10. You can't really see with the glare. Um, I'm sorry about that. And then we have, we gotta have this sign. Sorry. Sometimes it's too fast. I gotta like whoa, breathe, slow down. So Sagittarius here. And there's also like there can be like Taurus energy. Chiron definitely. Leo and Chiron. I have Leo and Chiron, by the way, just saying. Seventh house relationships exactly. 24, 2 and 7 is 6. 6 is about harmony, family, and the home. 10, 1 is unity, power, individual. 2 is balance, union, receptive, yin, and then 1 was yang. These are like balanced energies. So it could be that like uh, this relationship, or this union, or this type of companionship um, is, it's not in trouble, but like there's instability somewhere, or like balance. It's like there's balance there. They balance each other, but when there's one that's, I don't know, I see that there's definitely like some sort of a heavy energy here. I'll pull the dark mirror card just to see what that may be. This is like having my decks handy, because it's like if I need to know something, I can, or like if I want to clarify or something. All right, for power 1 with this 10 next to this 2 here. Fated to suffer. Okay, you've okay. So I feel like there might be some self sabotage type of thing, where it's like you have been through so much, and you have uh your kindness sometimes. A lot of people take kindness for weakness, and then people who are very kind get taken advantage of, like empaths and stuff. And maybe you feel like it's like this is always gonna be the same. I'm if it's This is gonna be never ending. 2 and 7 is 9, attaining completion. 2 is balance, unit, reception, and then 7 is spirituality and consciousness. And so it's like the dualities here as well. It's like I was saying, breaking the ancestral patterns by being aware of them, and seeing, like looking at what you're thinking and what you're doing from an objective standpoint, where it's like kind of trying to look at yourself from a different perspective from the outside, being like, or like also knowing like, wow, this is what, you know I'm not fated to suffer. Oh, 2 and 5 was 7. I read that all wrong. 5 is action, movement, and travel. I don't know. Maybe 27 is an important number to you, or that might be your age. It's my age. um, but 25, those things like that. So, Power 1, just know, you are not alone. You're supported. Your ancestors are with you. Your loved ones. You know, don't be so rough on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. I feel like you do that. I'm getting these last messages out. This is all serving you to be able to complete your mission and your higher purpose in this world. Because as angel warriors, as earth angels, as light workers, as star seeds, as people who like to spread light, however you may want to connect with it, if you're very spiritual and things like that, um, are here to do that. And not all of them do, because of the shadow aspects, and then also combating them can be really heavy. So I'm gonna pause it a moment while I get the cards away, and then start over for pile 3. I'm in pile 2, but maybe if you're watching this, you may want to watch pile 3. Okay, and so for pile 3, I keep saying pile 3. All right, all right. So let's focus. So pile two. This is definitely pile two. um, I'm gonna start off with the shaman, mystical shaman deck. Where did that like notebook go with the paper so I can write that down? Sorry, guys. Um, the timestamp, so it's a little easier. Um, pile two, blue tiger eye. Pile two, blue tiger eye. That was a whole bunch. Pile two, blue tiger eye. Let's try that again. Alright. So we have the child. Number 7. See, sometimes I feel like making these just one whole reading because sometimes the energies are just so similar. Because I was talking about the spa one, but a little bit about the inner child. But this is a medicine card from the Mystical Shaman deck. I'm going to read from the book what the medicine is and the essence of the card. Right, I don't remember if I showed it, but again, this is the blue tiger eye. So the essence of the child is that the child knows the way to joy and happiness. The child offers the return of a second innocence, a time born of wisdom and not of naivety. This card allows you to correct your course and offers you a second chance. It brings you the possibility of redemption and entering heaven while on earth. The medicine says that the child comes to show you how you can correct the course of your life without being punished. Set yourself free from your conditioning for suffering. See the fated to suffer card. Oh wait, that was the last pile. Sorry, guys. um. What was I gonna say? The child comes to show you how you can correct the course of your life without being punished. Set yourself free from your conditioning for suffering. You are born unfettered and happy, and can be so again if you make the choice right now. The child will help you climb out of the hole you may have dug yourself into to recover your sense of play. I feel like maybe sometimes pick pals can be like, one aspect and then a different aspect and then a different aspect. And so it's like the one that you're ready to hear at the moment. Um, because sometimes they do correlate or like they relate to each other even if even when I clear the energies, from the cards when I shuffle and I, start afresh. Medicine mother, honor your inner knowing. You know, being that mother to that inner child. Stargazer, set your sights higher. Medicine mother and the stargazer, set your sights higher. Maybe you had dreams that growing up that you felt you couldn't do, or you feel still like you can't, and it's like saying like no, you set whatever you set your mind to, you will accomplish, and have belief and faith in yourself, because that is what's gonna push you to really drive. It's like gonna be that pushing force, that drive, that to attain your goals and get what you want and achieve what you want in this life. And by nurturing and being that mother to yourself for that inner child right now, and in general, mothering and nurturing that inner child that perhaps feels wounded and sad and kind of like desolated. So it's like loving that child, loving that inner child, and that work is gonna help you, realize your potential. So from the Earth Magic deck, let me shuffle this. You know what? No, I'm gonna take it. The other deck also got the wake up. I mean the other deck, pile one, the smoky quartz. It got the tsunami wake up call card in reverse in the same position as well. Guys, these are, I don't know what's going on astrologically right now, but there has to be something going on that's like, these are like heavy energies, a lot of change, a lot of rapid change going on, lots of like even drastic changes. See, earth magic, fairies, um, you know, earth magic and fairies. Oh wow, and this, it's like this wake up call is kind of like the wake up, the start of really embracing the magic within you and the spirituality that you, the way that you embrace spirituality for yourself, the way that you identify it for yourself. um, and it's like maybe you like fairies a lot, working with fairies, or just the characteristics of fairies. Good old friend Google can help with all these things. Learning more into things. Knowledge is power. Always remember that. Knowledge is power. And Medicine Mother, that inner knowledge, is already talking about that. Alright, so this deck doesn't want to give any more cards. I use that one. Let's use the Angel Power deck. So for pile 2, the blue tiger eye. I feel like maybe there's something having to do with the mom, or maybe like a maternal figure or something of sorts, or a feminine figure, a woman. I'm just getting that energy. I don't know. I keep getting mother. Eyes of love. Yeah. Well, because I was talking about that nurturing that inner child. Eyes of love. Focus your eyes on loving actions and your lips on loving words. So it's like giving that kindness, paying forward the kindness and those loving words, knowing that, like, for example, saying like, knowing from personal experience that hearing words that aren't necessarily kind don't help anything or anyone. So why do it? It's, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. That's what I heard growing up in elementary school and things like that. Those are things that are taught. I've also seen a lot of transformative energy here, transformation, going through cycles. I want to pull one more card from the Angel Power deck, Angel Wisdom Power deck, or however arrangement of those words it is. All right, so we have Team Spirit. Work together as a team. Cooperation, enthusiasm, loyalty, and kindness will ensure a successful outcome. Again, I was talking about being kind here. This is about being kind. Maybe you need to be more kind to yourself. That's what I'm getting here a bit. You need to be more kind to yourself. Maybe you're beating up, like that inner child. Like, this, look. You know what I mean? There's like this dark energy about this here. It's, since your sights higher, medicine, your inner knowledge, that maybe, just know that, don't be so harsh on yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in your abilities. Believe in what you can do. I'm gonna get a Lenormand card here quickly. I kind of shuffle them in different orders and different piles, I've noticed. Dog, loyalty. I see loyalty is very, very important to you. Seeing things, downloading information, being in control of that fire as well, that inner passion, or even if there's like these feelings of like rage or anger, like, lovingly like acknowledge them, but be loving towards yourself. You know, don't beat yourself up so much. That was the energy that I was picking up right before like I got that card. I'm gonna do the Spirit Song Tarot, and then I'll do the Mother piece last. I feel like Mother piece should go last in this one. She may have the most to say. Definitely, just open your eyes to the love, and leave like that like stop letting the negativity cloud. So definitely open the eyes to love and love yourself and your love. Love those flaws. I'm gonna get one card from here, and I promise I'll move on to some other piece. All right, there we go. The sun, vitality, joy. Maybe you feel undeserving of of nurturing your inner child. All right, let's get this mother piece energy here. All right, let's get, because it was like, come on, girl, just hurry up and get to us. All right, the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Discs upright. Man, this should just be just one reading because I'm saying the energies are too real. Here we go. So the Three of Discs upright. She's devoted to her work and others are willing to help her or give her recognition and money. There is purpose and meaning in what she is doing. We go through everything in life. We build, we take those steps and we do that hard work to build what we want. And we get the things because we deserve them. We've earned them. We've done the work to get them. And, when we see the fruits of our labor, it kind of motivates us to do more. And when we use our supports and we see our supports and we allow them to support us, then you're just making it a lot easier on yourself. um, and then with the Wheel of Fortune, which it has the zodiacs on it. So let's see what it says about that. Well, the Wheel of Fortune indicates a time when something lifts us out of our accustomed life and drops us somewhere new. Yeah, so it's like kind of like a tower card where it's like all this chaos happens and quick change all of a sudden, and then it's like, whoa, like the past is gone and in is the new. It can feel like a twist of fate because this card is about astrological influence and cyclical change. The astrological sign that falls below the horizon or ascendant is a key to what the card means to a particular situation. If the card is upright, Aries is on the ascendant. An Aries person or energy will be important in the coming change, or the reverse. Or the change will occur around the Aries time of year. Reverse, the Wheel of Fortune can sometimes mean a delay, or a timing can be off about anything that's attempted. So it came up upright, right, with Aries being the ruler there. But it talks about rising signs. So look into your rising sign. In order to know your ascendant or rising sign, you need to know your exact time of birth. So I would recommend looking at your birth certificate. Ask your mom or your dad or whoever, or just look at your birth certificate because it would more than likely be on there. Yeah, so it definitely, like I was talking about, something astrologically going on because it's definitely like this. It's sort of like a collective energy right now. So I'm gonna draw a dark mirror oracle to see what it may be that is related to this inner child's pain. Hiding your true self. Maybe it's like you're battling between, like, this is like, for me, this is like an inner conflict. This is you and this is also you. It's like that Kermit meme. The meme where Kermit is like, me. Um, I shouldn't eat a whole package of Oreos. It's bad for my diabetes. Also me. Eat it. You know what I mean? Like, it's like that angel and that devil. Like, I just got reminded of that meme here. That's why I'm saying that. But definitely like the two aspects, or the aspects of yourself that are like at war inside, at conflict. Like, you want to do something, but there's something that conflicts there. Again, I would definitely look into your natal chart And that will definitely help you understand yourself and behaviors and the way that you go about life sometimes, and the way that you understand the world. It'll give you more insight into that. And I just saw 55. 5 is action, movement, travel, has to do with Jupiter. And you know, um 5 and 5 is 1, and that's power, sun, unity, Okay, so that seems to be all I'm really getting for pile 2 here. Um, so I wish you all lots of love and light. I hope that if you like this, um, if you feel called to, feel free to subscribe, um, to see more content from me, and be easy. All right. So thanks so much. And also, like, if anything ever resonates, or if you ever have any comment, no matter what it is, just let me know. I'll see it, I'll respond, I'll see, if there's any constructive criticism or any ideas, if you want a certain type of a reading, request that, let me know down in the comments. And hit the like button if you liked it. It helps me. It definitely helps a lot, and it gives me reassurance as well. So thanks, guys, and I'm gonna move on to pile 3. Okay, guys. So if you chose pile 3, which is the rutilated quartz, um, this is going to. I'm sorry, just one moment. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, for pile 3, it's rutilated quartz, and I'm gonna, like I've done for every pile, I'm going to shuffle these on camera. Let me get a mystical shaman card, see if there's any medicine or invitational energies here, anything that they want to say. Because in this deck, the reversed cards are medicine cards, and the upright cards are invitations, and then each card has an essence. So you have the eagle, medicine card. We have the sacrifice, number 44. We have the council, which came out in pile 1. I kept saying pile 3. So again, if you're drawn to pile 1, or if you're watching this, you may want to watch pile 1, or I mean, like, stone 1. I'm gonna take this one too, and then that one. All right. This was in pile 2, which I kept calling pile 3. I'm saying I should just call this a collective energy, like a collective reading, because oh boy. Nothing bad. I just say that because it's like it's definitely astrological. There's something going on. So I'm gonna do some research. I gotta do some research after I'm done with this about that. So I got here. Let me get the book, because so I can read what the cards are. So the eagle medicine, number 16. So the eagle essence is that eagle comes from the east, the place of the rising sun, of new beginnings. She soars high in the sky, sees the smallest detail with clarity, without losing track of the bigger picture, and nests in the high mountains. For eagle, there are no obstacles, only opportunities. Excuse me. She calls you to ascend, to acquire perspective, so you can fly wing and wing with great spirit. And so the medicine says, it is time to see through the eyes of eagle. Let your vision of the whole and its parts become laser like. So, like, the forest for the trees, the big jigsaw puzzle, the little pieces of the puzzle. Let your let your vision of the whole and its parts become laser like, and set your priorities straight. What did you come to do in this life? Did you come to climb up the ladder of financial or social success? Did you come to become a better person, to heal your heart, and to realize your essential self? What is your divine mission here on earth? I was talking about our purpose here in all the other piles, essentially. No more excuses. Of course, you do not have enough time, enough money, or enough sleep. Yet the time is now to fly to your chosen purpose. If you postpone it, you are betraying yourself. Look through the eyes of eagle and consider every obstacle an opportunity. Where you set your intention is where you'll end up. Free yourself and live your highest destiny. Fly. It's great. I love it. So here we have the sacrifice, number 44. It's also a master number. So the essence is that to sacrifice means to make sacred. Interesting. The sacrifice is an offering of gratitude made from the heart, a feast of love prepared for spirit. In olden days, sacrifices sometimes involved rituals in which blood was offered to the gods. For example, in the Bible, Yahweh preferred Abel's sacrifice of one of his lambs to Cain's offering of vegetables and fruits. In Middle America, however, Quetzalcoatl, I know I'm saying that wrong, but let's try again. Quetzalcoatl, the Lord of the Dawn, came to teach that spirit preferred our songs and our prayers to the blood of humans or animals. It's like stop hurting Pachamama and, you know, things through rituals of song and dance and offerings of abundance and love and things that we create are much better. Gives no harm unto others. That's a really big principle of mine, I think. Just do no harm unto others. So the invitation of the sacrifice says to the sacrifice asks that you offer to spirit that which is most precious to you. Your offering will be sanctified and returned tenfold. You will be elevated excuse me. You will be elevated to the altar at which you have been praying and meet the divine at the table with the heavenly feast. You are a welcome guest in this banquet. Your heart is the only worthy offering you can bring. Life has been generous with you in so many ways. And it's talking about being grateful for what it is that you have, being grateful for, even just having the basic needs of life. The council, not feeling alone, because this card talks about feeling alone and knowing that, ask others for that help. And help with getting through those inner demons. You know what I'm saying? Like the beloved. This is like a lot of heart, like a lot of love. Maybe that I remember love is like that unconditional love, because to make sacrifices it requires love too. And then we need to love that inner child and not have it feel so alone inside. So let me be the beloved, because that's what I was just getting intuitively, I guess. So sorry that I say I guess so much. It's something I'm working on. So the essence, the beloved is the recognition of spirit in another and moving towards spirit through the other. There we go. It is when the divine appears to us in the form of our child, our partner, our friend, we experience being in love. As we grow, we start to recognize the beloved in everyone, not confusing their personality with their divine nature. Exactly, it's unconditional love. We're here to give unconditional love and pass it forward, because we are earth angels or earth warriors, and here to spread love and light despite the adversities, and show others that we can still overcome these things and be not let our circumstances dictate our lives and what we do and our futures. So now, angels, ancestors, oracle here. I feel like you guys just shape, transform, and unveil your gifts. Be more confident, love yourself, and know, like, change the narrative of your own story. So it's like change the narrative of like your life and your circumstances and the way that you see things, your perspective. Change it, transform them, and you'll better become more acquainted with the gifts that you do have, because everyone is born into this world with gifts, um, whatever they may be. And sometimes they weren't encouraged growing up or something, and so it's like they're kind of forgotten or suppressed or things similar to that. And it's like it's time to reawaken to those and to get back in touch with that. I'm getting told to go to the Angels Oracle. Kind of prefer shuffling live, even though it takes a little longer, like the video's longer, as opposed to pre-shuffling and then doing it like that. I feel like it's, I don't know, I like it. Tell me like what you guys, like if you look at some of my older ones, like what you guys think. So I'm gonna pull those two. Wait, maybe one more. This one. Alrighty. So sorry, I'm just trying to put some cards a little bit somewhere away. Before I flip the angel ones, I'm gonna get a dark mirror oracle card. See what this relates to, because I feel like it's gonna be related. Oof. Okay. I see. Forgetting yourself. I was talking about that. Was definitely talking about forgetting like the gifts that you had. Always like making sacrifices, waiting, until the next day, because that can wait because something else is more important. Because I say that because I'm getting the today for tomorrow card, and then I also got the fated to suffer, which I got in, I believe it was pile one. I strongly suggest that maybe you might want to watch pile one, because you may have some messages, additional messages there. And this gilded regret. It's like all this. You've had to give up so much and give so much of yourself and not receive so much back, that it's kind of harbored this heavy energy of resentments or of negativity. And it's like you literally forgot the kind of person that you are, because you put yourself on the back burner, and took care of others more than yourself. And so it's like, always being like almost perpetually having other people's needs in mind, and not having your own. You can't fill other people's cups if yours doesn't have anything in it. And you're not fated to suffer. These are cognitive distortions of generalization, catastrophizing, all or nothing thinking, because of our experiences that we've had and the way that we saw, or our perceptions of the world, because our environment growing up is what shapes our perception of the world. We're not fated to suffer. We had our 5 minutes, it's up. you know Look at the silver linings of the regrets that you may have, and look at them as ways of facilitating growth, catalyst of facilitating growth, so that you can be the person that you're meant to be and be on the path that you're supposed to be on, and on your divine journey, and get what it is that you deserve, because you worked hard for all the abundance and blessings that you are to get and that you already have. So hey, I was talking about the angel warriors that came out again. Angel warriors. So angels oversee your life and protect you. We are also here on this earth to do those things. Because we're kind of like earth angels, earth warriors, strong people. We have been through adversity. We have overcome it. We have reached the top of the mountain, and we're here to show others that they can also do that. And, sharing is caring, in the sense that it's like, look, I've done this. I've been through this. This helped me. I did this. That pushed me forward another day, another moment. I'm still here, and you can be too. Chosen, make a difference in people's lives. I was just talking about that. The adversities and the trials and the tribulations that our lives have put us through were rites of passage, and initiations into the life of shamanistic, or maybe healing, like lifestyle, or life path. where it is that you know the dark, so you know the light, and you can help heal and transmute energies and heal others. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be a doctor. There's counseling, talking, lending that shoulder, or there's countless ways that people can be helped. Step into the unknown. Curiosity keeps us heading down new paths, so take a chance. Your calling, your life's purpose is like an awakening to put your gifts and talents to good use and enjoy the journey of life. That's exactly what I was talking about. Using what we have gone through to help others overcome their struggles and get through the next day, because so many people get swallowed by that dark night of the soul, by that negative energy, by those vices, by that just so many things that they don't make it out to the other side, as unfortunate as that is. And we are here as angel warriors, as earth angels, as light workers, to show and support others that it is possible to overcome these adversities, and that we are all here with a purpose and a reason, and that we're all loved, even if it's tough love sometimes. And it's to shape us into the diamond we are meant to be, into the beacon of light we are meant to be, because we are diamonds in the rough, and everything shapes us into who and what we're supposed to do, and who we are truly at the core of ourselves. So I'm gonna I'm gonna use the rest of the decks, um, and so this is the Earth Magic deck. Like the rest of the decks I use in the other um, stones, which was the smoky quartz and the blue tiger eye. So now I'm doing fire passion. Do what is passionate. Yes, you're calling. Awaken. Oh, excuse me. Awaken that passion, that fire. Find what it is that calls to you. What makes you feel good? What makes you feel fulfilled? What fills your cup? What gives you energy? What makes you feel good inside? Volcano, volatility, another fire card. Let it explode. Let that creativity come out. Activation, wind, force, breathe. Meditate, take time. Maybe you like nature and you like going out there, and that has something to do with your purpose. Or maybe you will come to that moment where you're like, that's an idea that may work. What if it's that? Let's go down this new path. Let's see what this new path has to offer. And it's propelling you forward, because the volcano's erupting downward. So like that volcano, imagine if it's like floating, you know what I mean? It's just gonna go up. It's all up from here. It's activating. You are having spiritual activations. Your dreams can be prophetic. You can be, or your dreams are telling you very important messages that the other side is trying to convey. You may astral travel. I'm getting that as well. But definitely looking into your passions, doing what your calling is, and not letting those past hurts and past things get in your way. Those old cognitive distortions and those old styles of thinking, because they no longer serve you. You're not the same person, and you're not in the same situation, the same circumstance that you were a year ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, however many years ago it may be, or however many minutes or seconds ago, even, because time is so fluid. Nothing is set in stone until it has already happened. And then all we can do from there is, do better next time, know better, learn from our mistakes. I swear something flipped over in this deck. I guess, yep, there it is. You're no longer in this energy of beating yourself up, or you're no longer going to, like, you're aware that you beat yourself up too much, and you're not gonna let it happen anymore. You're not, you're gonna be like, wait, okay, let's pause. Am I being too harsh on myself? Let's fact check. Let's see. Am I being caught up? Am I using my emotional body, my emotional mind as reason, or am I using my wise mind, using my rational and my emotional body, my emotional mind together, using the intellect and the intuition? Am I using both of those to really see things clearly? And so that's what, the energy that you're coming into, that activation. The key, yeah, this key is hatching, but it's protected. It could be like, I don't remember what pile this was. I'm telling you, but anyways, it's like this. When you astral project or when you're traveling, those are keys. Those hold keys. Keys open doors and give answers sometimes. And this is incubating, and it's protected. It has a guardian. You are protected. Um, you may be a fire sun sign or an earth sun sign. So your sun sign may be earth or fire. I'm getting here. 33 is also a messed up number. I think I got that somewhere else here. Might have been the other pile. Oh, right. These two flipped over. So, and see another. So, having to do with the home, eggs, incubating. I see family life here. Definitely relating to family life. I see maybe you desire that, pick a fence type of thing, um, a spouse, children, home, those type of little things that are big but little. Here we have temperance to the right, leaning towards the east. Nurturing that fire and those passions, that's what I'm getting intuitively. I'm going to read from the book though because it does have specific messages. And then the other card is the star card to the left, or the west. They're facing each other. The heads are facing each other. So let's see what this says. Oh, we also have two major arcana. So this is like a major energy in your life. This is a huge transition or a huge moment in your life that's the unfolding of a new chapter, even a new book, like a part 2 or a series. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because life is just an ongoing series of a book, like the Akashic Records, for example, are books of all the happenings of our lives, of each of our lives. Like all one of us and all of our lives. I believe in reincarnation and things like that. If not, it's just, current life. 14. 10 minutes. So, to the right, it's using a great deal of energy to keep yourself in balance. She might be doing too much. So it's like the burdensome, the volatility card. It's like maybe you're trying too much. Let me see what the star says to the left and tie that together. Because definitely. The star is working to reach out for healing. It's like, maybe you might be trying too hard to heal, but I'm hearing like healing in ways that you've healed before, but you're not healing the same type of wounds. So there needs to be a different method of healing or tweaking those methods of healing to suit your current wounds or your current circumstances or your current state of being. Because trying to do it might not be as helpful, or it might be doing more harm than good. Sometimes if you have a sore muscle and you want to give it a massage, first don't massage muscles without any lotion or any sort of oil or anything like that, because it can irritate it or inflame it more. It's like you have to be gentle. Sometimes I know that it feels good to be rough with it and hard, like it's like, oh my gosh, it feels good, but being more gentle will coax out the knots and the way that the muscle is, so that it'll have less pain. Sometimes a gentle approach is much better than a harsh approach, is what I'm getting there too. I'm gonna grab one more card, and I think that's all I have for you guys. This one, the Six of Wands upright. Six of Wands upright. She has become a leader or winner. She experiences a burst of fire and creative energy, which is like an affirmation of big yes. It's like if you come here asking a question about, is this going to work out for me? If I take the leap of faith, is it going to work out? Yes, it is. Because what you put your mind to is what you will achieve. What you work towards is what you achieve. The flowers that you water are the ones that are going to grow. You have been trained for this. You have been training for this. Your life has been shaping you to be able to attain this, because you're breaking ancestral patterns. I'm saying I feel like this is just one whole video, because this is a collective energy of just breaking ancestral patterns and doing things from vibrational standpoint, not letting those old patterns dictate the future and keep you in the same cycles that don't get you anywhere. So, guys, I hope that something came out from this reading for you. I hope that it helped. If you liked it, please feel free to subscribe. If you want to hear more videos from me, I also do ASMR videos here and there. I have finally kind of started um, working on my Instagram to the point where I feel good enough, where it is now as a starting point. So I'm going to put that in the description box below. So it's mystical. It's actually Mystic Butterfly. Is it Yeah, it's Mystic Butterfly 77 or Mystical Butterfly 77. Either way, I'm going to put it in the description box. And I just post things there, I'll probably be more active there too, because it's a little easier because I don't need my computer. I can use my phone for a lot of things. So I'll try and be working on that more. Much love and light to you all. Take care. Love yourself. Love others. And namaste and blessings to you all. Good night. Till later.